Welcome back, everyone, to Russ and Christine. I'm Russ.
I'm Christine.
And we're still in Prospect Park in Brooklyn. Just talked to this ghost, who we need to find some stuff out about first, obviously. Because he ain't giving us his name, just like they never do.
Yeah, I wonder how we get that leather in it. Or what the point of it is.
What?
The leather.
Well, maybe it'll have his... I don't know. Maybe it'll somehow have his name on it. I mean, I guess this is his sculpture.
Don't you think it's time we head home, Junebug?
5 more minutes.
Fine. 5 more minutes.
Yeah, I think something's up there.
Yeah.
Especially because he thought he recognized KK, so I'm thinking maybe there's something there
Yeah.
with that girl.
It's a cool picture.
Yeah. Okay. Can't keep walking. All right, let's check this place out. Let's go to the Poetry Slam.
Oh, God.
I traveled up the mountain of glass
No one's there.
to the man who looks.
Yeah.
What can we do?
Oop. Didn't mean
Right.
that. I gotta get the fuck out of here. It's never come back.
Oh, come on.
I'm just kidding. But I am checking
Try
this.
climbing that drain
Oh.
pipe. Not in this weather, anyway.
Okay. All right, I guess I'll go inside.
I saw a pink dog by the side of the road. He looked up and gave me a wink.
That's the one
Then I
that
helplessly
was summoned,
watched
I believe.
as I saw him explode.
Okay.
I may have been dreaming, I think.
Great. Can we talk?
Do you mind?
I like her
Can you say
hair.
Wait, Alden? Is that you?
Alden.
Sorry, what did you say?
You heard me. You're supposed to be dead.
That name. How do you know that name?
You're kidding, right? I know all about you. Alden the Destroyer.
We must look like
Alden
she
the Death
was
Bringer.
summoned, so clearly she's very old too.
Alden
Yeah.
was my great-grandfather. I'm nothing like him.
Oh, well, you look exactly like him. You shouldn't do that. It's rude.
You didn't answer my
Yeah.
question. How do you know that name?
Why does it matter?
Because we're with the Unavowed?
Oh, well, I'm tired. I'm going to sit down. You want to talk? Come on by.
I really like her hair.
It's nice.
How on earth?
A woman isn't a mundane, I assume?
No, she's definitely not mundane. And she knows who Alden is. That alone isn't good.
Not good. Why?
It's not important. At least not right now. I think we need to speak to her as soon as possible.
I bet that's the thing that's got that was summoned for inspiration.
Yeah.
And now I
Oh,
trapped her here.
That's
or
that's
did
what she looked
something.
like. So,
Oh, did I?
what she's still doing though here, I guess we'll
Hi,
find out.
everyone. I'm Callie. Or did we go through this already?
That name, Alden. How do you know it?
Well, come on. When you spread fire and death to 100 villages, it tends to inspire people. His face was in hundreds of nightmares for generations. I saw them all.
You see dreams?
I'm a muse. Duh. It's kind of what I do. Or I did, anyway. I kind of lost my power.
You... what? How did that happen?
Some lady took it. Hey, you should order a cappuccino.
I thought she
They
would
draw
recognize
these
us.
little
Yeah.
heart shapes with the milk. It's amazing.
I'm Mel, by the way.
Hiya. I'm Calliope.
Oh,
Although I
Calliope.
mostly go by Callie these days.
I think I'm the one that took your power away.
You did? You don't look like the lady I met. She was about your height, had your hair color, and had kind of your build. But nope, definitely wasn't
Maybe
you.
she can see me
She's
a little
wearing
bit.
a veil.
Oh, okay.
You can't see past it, can you?
Wow.
You really did lose your power.
Yep, I'm mundane as mud. But if it was really you, then I suppose I have you to thank.
Oh. Mel. Actually, my real name is Mel Carissa. Have you heard of me before?
Wait, you're Mel Caressa? No way.
You know Mel Caressa?
Not personally, but any muse has heard that name. Mel Caressa's the spirit of knowledge, right? You can't create anything without knowledge.
I don't remember being a spirit. I'm human now, mostly.
You say that like it's a bad thing. Trust me, Mel Caressa. I've been a human, and I've been a spirit. Human is better.
It's interesting.
Okay. We'll try to get your power back.
For real? You did me a favor. 3,000 years, and I never once enjoyed a thing. Not a song, not a poem, not a story, not even food. I could inspire them all, but they did nothing for me. I can't even remember the last time I smiled. I kinda like the feeling. I think I'm gonna do it a lot. So, keep my power. You took it, you keep it. I'm happy where I am.
Nice. All right. You knew Eli's great-grandfather?
Not personally, but I was summoned by the survivor of a village he destroyed. He wanted to write of his experience, as a warning to others. But he was scared. He couldn't muster up the inspiration to start writing.
And you helped with that?
Yeah, kinda.
Kinda?
He kept reliving the murder of his family over and over in his mind, and in the end, he threw himself into the sea.
Okay.
Jesus.
It happens. The creative force can destroy some people. I'm glad I'm done with it.
What are you doing here?
It's open mic night. I'm open micing. Been spending all my time taking in the local
nobody's
art
there?
scenes. This is my way of giving back.
Do you know anything about the sculpture in the park?
I saw it. So full of anguish. I could feel the desperation pouring from every rivet and nail.
Anguish?
Yeah, Muse, remember? I can sense these things.
Didn't you say you lost your powers?
So, if your magic was taken away, you'd still know everything about fire, right?
I guess so, yeah.
Same with me. I know how art works. I know what feelings went into them. And that sculpture, none of those feelings were nice.
So you can read works of art?
Anything that was
Interesting.
created by anybody else. It leaves
The bagel.
an imprint. I
Oh,
can still
yeah.
see them.
You really don't want your power back?
Nope. Please stop asking that.
So you're giving back?
Giving back to the creative force, trying to balance the scales. I'm not really good at it, but the point is to try. And freeform poetry is fun.
You say so.
Sure.
Bye! Stick around if you want to hear more poems. For
Nah.
some reason, fewer people come here than they used to. So I have the place to myself.
What do you think of this bagel?
Ooh, was this made by Clay Chipman? I've been meaning to go to his shop. May I?
Eat my bagel.
Oh my god, this is so good. Excuse me.
Sure, we could buy another
That was
bagel.
strange. This bagel wasn't made by Clay Chipman. Not entirely.
What do you mean? We saw him make it.
No, his hands made it, but the process, it was inspired by me. That's impossible.
We took her power.
Oh, how did you inspire Clay? I thought you lost your power.
I did. And I've never met the guy. But that bagel tasted like my own power. I had it for over 3,000 years. It couldn't be anything else.
So your power now belongs to Clay Chipman?
No, muses can't create, remember? He was inspired by someone with my power. Oh well, good luck to whoever it is. I don't want it anyway.
I like her.
Yeah. So someone else has your power.
Yup,
Yep.
sucks to be them.
You're okay.
What if we gave it to that kid? Like we took it and then gave it to that kid?
Bye.
Alright. I mean, that's one guess.
Yeah, maybe. No, but then no, because she can only inspire. She's actually doing art.
Yeah, but like,
She said she couldn't enjoy it.
well, maybe I did then. Or maybe the Christine did.
Yeah.
So, I'm a dead ringer for my insane evil fire mage ancestor. That's just great.
Interested in this.
Yeah.
At what point I'm going to have to
I wouldn't try
climb or something. Alright. Let's see what kind of options that opened up. Talk to the old man after.
You got any more of those raspberry ones, Chipman?
What, he just
Sure,
stands
sure.
here,
Give me a
eats
few minutes.
bagels all night?
Yeah.
Yes, donuts in the city this
Oh,
time.
donuts. Got it. Makes more sense.
Evening.
Did anyone die by the Prospect Park Amphitheater?
Seriously, where have you been?
Gee,
Some idiot set himself on fire. Built some weird metal altar to do it on,
Oh,
too.
jeez.
The weird thing? He did it in the middle of the night. No witnesses. Some poor jogger found him the next morning.
That's awful. It must have had, or it must have had. I can't even talk.
You alright?
Yeah. That's awful. It must have. Why can't I read this? It must have the folks around here spooked.
There you go.
Oh
You
my
did it.
god. What the fuck is wrong with me?
You don't know this neighborhood. No, they're
I think I just learned to read.
He's like some kind of local folk hero now.
That makes sense.
Folk hero?
Yeah, the folks who live here, they think it's some kind of, I don't know, artistic statement or whatever. But you asked me, he was just a nut.
How is it an artistic statement?
I don't know. What else could it be? This friggin' neighborhood draws them in like flies and honey.
Draws what in?
Artists. They've been coming out of the woodwork.
I knew there had to be
All
something bad
sorts of
behind all
trouble.
that.
Forget the drug dealers. It's the artists you gotta worry about.
Are the artists really that bad?
You have no idea. Just last week, in this very spot, I had to drag some guy out in cuffs. It was this writer on his laptop. His battery ran out of juice, so he freaked. Smashed his laptop against the table,
Jeez.
then started punching people. I wish I could say it was an isolated incident, but it's been happening all
Oh, boy.
over the neighborhood.
Yeah, we did something wrong.
Yeah. Can you tell me anything else about the man who died in the park?
Sorry, but why are you so interested?
Bet it would have been good to have Vicky right now.
Just the way you told the story. It made me interested
Although-
in learning more.
I wonder if it's possible to bring Vicky and Logan.
Huh.
It wasn't
You
the
think
one
so?
time, but I don't know if it's
Yeah.
every time.
That means a lot. Still can't tell you anything, though. My captain would kill me if I blabbed the sieves.
All right, see you around.
Stay dry out there.
You talk to hipster Bill over there.
Yeah, hipster Bill.
I don't know his name.
What?
Clay Chipman.
I mean,
Oh, Clay
what
Chipman.
can I
yeah.
do for you?
What inspired you to make the bagels like this?
I don't know. It just came to me. You experience food with more than just taste, you know. It's important to be aware of that.
Why is it important?
It just is, okay? You don't have to get it. Just enjoy it.
So it wasn't a person who inspired you?
No? I mean, maybe, who knows? You can get inspired by lots of things subconsciously.
Let me guess. The blue and red lox and chive cream cheese bagel was inspired by me.
You're a weird
Sure,
cop.
whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. Did your captain let you just lay there all day against the cat? Know anyone who died in the park?
Someone died? Sorry, I don't know anything about that.
All right.
Sure. Bye.
All right, let's go talk to that old man. Old what's his name?
Good evening to you.
I heard a lot of artists are moving into the area.
Yes, I've seen it. The neighborhood used to house quite a vibrant community of artists. They're all gone now. They got priced out, or they got kicked out, or they died out. I thought I'd be the only one left. But now, look around. The real heart and soul of Brooklyn is coming back. And it is magnificent.
Do you know what happened by the park amphitheater?
You mean the sculpture that was erected in the middle of the night? Magnificent, isn't it? Art that just appears for seemingly no reason. That kind of thing just doesn't happen anymore. It does this old heart good to see it.
What do you think it means?
I don't know. To tell you the truth, I have not given it much thought. But the energy it brings, the vibrant life, this world can use more of that, let me tell you.
I think there's something with that sculpture. A man set himself on fire on the park sculpture.
I heard. Fascinating.
Fascinating. A man died.
Well, it is. Why there? Why in the middle of the night? The act of immolation is violent, painful. One doesn't do that to themselves unless they want to make a statement. And yet, it was done in the middle of the night. Nobody could see or hear him. So yes, I'd call that fascinating. What was the man trying to say? We'll never know.
You know, this music, I think, is it's like another version of something from the first game.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can't remember what. I recognize one of the piano parts.
What kind of statement does setting yourself on fire make?
As I said, we'll never know. The man was inspired. We never know where it comes from or why it comes.
Maybe
It
the
just
hospital music.
is. And that's all we can say about any artistic act. It just is.
All right, see you around.
Okay. Didn't get any new info from him. Let's go talk to the parents. What I need right now is a name.
How about I take a picture of this to show your dad?
No, it's not right yet. Just 5 more
Oh my
minutes.
God.
Okay, for real this time.
I think something's fucking up with the artistic folks out here.
Yeah.
Okay,
Did anything happen by the park amphitheater?
it was some kind of performance art, wasn't it? Someone put together an altar in the middle of the night and then lit themselves on fire?
Someone lit themselves on fire? You seem rather calm about it.
Well, it wasn't real, was it? I mean, it couldn't have been. They did it in the middle of the night where no one could see it. If you're gonna make a spectacle, you want people to see it. That's what everyone's saying anyway. Someone put it all together as some kind of statement.
What kind of statement?
You know, before June was born, I might have been able to tell you. But these days, I leave the art critique to the people with more time on their hands.
Do you know anything about the guy who burned himself?
Nobody did, right? It was all staged as some kind of statement. That's what everyone's saying anyway.
All right.
See you around.
All right, kid. Nothing.
Bye.
Bye.
Huh.
Like, hey, dude.
What can I do you for?
You went white as a sheet when Callie mentioned Alden.
Well, yeah. I did tell you about the hunters, right? The hunters getting wind that I'm still alive is the last thing I need.
Why would Christine take a Muse's power?
She was creating spiritual havoc, unleashing untapped
Wonder
energy
if this
in order to feed on.
Sculpture is what's causing
Seems
it.
to me a direct
Yeah.
line to the creative force is a great way of doing that.
Any thoughts on what we should do?
Have we spoken to everyone? There's nobody. I'll do my best.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
I just thought about that.
Ah, good idea.
Damn
But
it.
it doesn't work
Okay.
that way. Sorry.
That's why I
No
wanted to talk to
organic
him.
material
Like,
only.
wonder if the burning
That's why it works so well with books.
would help.
Pictures.
Oh well.
Or pictures of books. You get the idea. Right
Okay.
behind you.
I'm sure he has
That
nothing
thing's
to
not.
do. Huh. All right. Let me see if Logan can say anything new to him.
Hey, can we talk a bit more?
I guess.
Kind of missed the.
yeah. Ask about the burned man.
So I heard a guy set himself on fire around here. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Burning. It's quite a bold statement to make.
Is it?
It sears, it cleanses. If you burn something, it's gone forever. I can understand the appeal.
The appeal?
You can understand the appeal?
My journal, I burnt it.
There we go.
It needed to be cleansed. It needed to not exist. So I burned it. It's gone.
Ask about the journal?
This journal of yours, you said he burnt it?
Yes, right here, right over. No. The journal is burnt. It no longer
It was
exists.
close by. Can he?
I need for it not to exist. Please.
Okay. About that journal. Okay.
Or wonder if the leather is from like a cover of it or something.
Yeah.
What can I do you for? I'll do my best.
Oh, yeah. Ghost mentioned a journal he burnt. Can you look up that?
An artist journal that was burnt up by the park stage? That seems narrow enough. Let's take a look. Searching.
Nice.
Got it.
Okay, that looks like us.
Oh, that's the girl.
That's the girl.
Hand of the Angel.
Uh-huh. Oh, the mom and her. All right. Oh, that's probably
Calliope.
or maybe, I don't know. Actually, it looks like the mom more than anything. Yeah, if I was to guess, I'd say that's the mom.
And that looks
This
like a
looks
spine.
Like a sketchbook.
The sculpture.
Whoever this belonged to, they drew the same two people over and over again.
Over and over, huh? I know addictive behavior when I see it. Which two
Yeah,
people?
girl and the mom.
A woman and a child.
Yep.
I think it's the same pair we saw outside the park.
Addicts. It's not enough we hurt ourselves.
Ooh,
We
deep,
hurt
Logan.
everyone around us.
All right, let's go talk to them.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
What is it?
I messed up.
Oh,
Need to start
I
over.
thought like we
Yeah.
Oh, for
triggered something.
5 more minutes.
Yeah,
Then we
she's
need to
being
get home.
controlled
Yeah.
by something here. Okay.
Hey,
We found this book with drawings of you in it.
You have this book?
Well, no. Not exactly. But we've seen it.
Who gave it to you?
We don't know his name, but he's a tall guy, goatee, scruffy, dirty blonde hair.
Sweetie, Mama's gonna step over there for a minute. You stay here, okay?
What was that's her husband? He's actually dead.
Shit. Fuck, shit.
Are you alright?
Do I look all right? I just want him to leave us alone, okay? Apparently restraining
Amos
orders are
Fennel.
Not for Amos Fennel. Did he give you those pictures?
What a terrible
Is he
name.
selling them?
Yeah, really bad name.
Jesus Christ, he is, isn't he? God damn it.
Who names their kid Amos anymore?
He's dead.
Amos is one thing, but Fennel, it just doesn't work
I'm
as a name
sorry.
very well.
Yeah.
It's the truth. He's dead.
Of course he is. It was him, wasn't it? The guy who burned himself in the park. I didn't think it was real, but I should have known. It's exactly like him.
It's exactly like him to set himself on fire.
No, to make a big idiotic statement and scare the hell out of me at the same time. I suppose he's gone now. That's good, I guess.
I know it's hard, especially in front of the kid, but we need to know everything you can tell us.
Fine, I guess. It doesn't matter now, does it? Amos used to be a good guy. An artist, creative, really funny. June loved him, but then he moved in with us, and then he started getting obsessive.
Obsessive? Not in a devoted husband and father way, I imagine.
No, he started drawing pictures of us. It was sweet at first, but he wouldn't stop. Every scrap of paper, every
jeez.
surface, the
That
walls,
is
the
creepy.
floor,
Yeah, it's a bit,
everything. I
bit
met that
much.
teacher of his.
Teacher?
Yeah, old Stan Bates around the block.
Stan
Amos was fine before he
Bates.
started taking lessons with him.
Uh-oh.
Should have
Easy
known.
to draw obsessively and never stop for a break.
How long has your kid been out here exactly?
A few hours. Why? Oh, look, I don't like that tone. June is fine. She isn't like him. Now, if you'll excuse me.
I think Stan Bates needs a visit. Well, look who it is.
Good
Mr.
evening to you.
Bates.
Mr. Bates.
What kind? Does the name Amos Fennel mean anything to you?
Amos Fennel. Doesn't
Liar.
ring a bell.
He's the guy who set fire to himself in the park.
I see. No, I've not heard of him.
Okay. Amos Fennel is a student of yours.
Student? I'm no teacher. Who told you this?
May Stein. She used to date Amos.
Wait, that name sounds familiar. She has a young daughter, a budding little artist type?
That's right.
Aha, now I remember. Amos,
Oh, okay.
huh? He gave me a different name when he came to see me.
Can you tell? What can you tell us about him?
What is there to tell? Like many young artists, he was struggling, trying to find inspiration. So he would come and speak to me. He spoke about his lover. He was quite smitten. I encouraged him to channel that love. We later spoke about his heartbreak after they separated. I encouraged him to channel that as well. I hope I did some good.
I know what fire can do to people. There's nothing good about it.
He channeled his feelings into a work of art. How many can say the same? I call that a triumph. This neighborhood needs more of that.
Okay.
Well,
Setting yourself on fire is a triumph.
oh yeah, now we got all this stuff to talk
The
about.
man was obviously disturbed. Nobody in their right mind would do something like that.
I'd call it someone needing help.
Perhaps you were both correct. Perhaps it doesn't matter. Art speaks different words to different people, and the art of Amos spoke louder than most.
You said May. Oh, you said you knew May and her daughter.
I know the child. She walks down this block on her way home from school. She's shown me some of her pictures. Quite a budding talent. I'm happy to encourage
Stop
her.
saying budding.
Have you ever spoken to the baker next door?
You mean Clay Chipman? I see him every morning. His shop is not exactly out of my way. He feels
Yeah, it's right next door.
frustrated, often. He desires to say something, but all he knows is baking. But as I always tell him, sometimes the artist doesn't choose the medium chooses you.
Medium. Did he have to use that word?
Womp womp.
Who else have you taught?
That second one is a little
Anyone
odd.
who chooses to speak with me. I'm usually here in this spot. I'm always willing to chat. For what reason? I have
Whoa,
no statement.
I didn't mean to click that.
As I've stated, my muse has long since departed.
Does it say
Whatever.
set yourself on fire?
Yeah, I guess. He wasn't offended, though.
We know what's been done to you. You've become a muse.
I'm a... what?
I should have seen it. We all should have seen it.
What are you talking about?
This neighborhood, all the extreme bursts of creativity, it all centers around you.
Me? I'm nobody. Just a washed-up artist. My muse has left.
Of course you don't have a muse. You are a muse.
Are you insane? Or am I?
We're not insane, believe me. I know how weird this sounds.
As an artist, I'm willing to believe anything.
So you believe us? Well, that's a relief. Look, maybe we should have this conversation inside.
Yes, of course.
Oh.
Please, come in.
Yes,
You must
that would be
soaking.
nice. You have to go to Stan Bates' place. Oh.
Well, here
What?
we are. Is something the matter?
Your home is rather sparse.
Is it? I hadn't noticed. I admit, as I've gotten older,
Oh, no.
I've enjoyed life's little pleasures.
What's going on?
less. So I've sold a few things that I no longer need.
It's like Callie said. A muse can inspire art.
Oh, that's
Can't
right.
Appreciate it.
I see. I understand. I admit I have been feeling different. I just thought I was getting old.
Don't worry. We can fix this. It's kind of our thing.
Wait, you want to cure me?
Of art unappreciation?
Yeah, so you can enjoy those little things again.
That hardly matters, not in the grand scheme of things. Sure, I get no pleasure from a painting or a book or even food. But giving artists inspiration, artists like Amos, like June, like Clay, that gives me immense satisfaction.
Amos killed himself. June and Clay are working themselves to death. Whatever power you have, it's out of control.
Their deaths carry more meaning than their lives ever will. For years,
Oh,
I've
boy.
seen the city
Oh,
turn
no.
its collective back on the art community,
Stan Bates.
replacing us with bland corporate chains. Now we can reverse it. Go back to the way things were. And you want to stop it? I don't believe you want that. You can't want that. Let me prove it to you.
Oh, Jesus, what's happening?